Hello everyone, welcome to today's channel message. So usually I do these with, a voiceover over different little scenes and stuff, but I think I'm changing that up a bit. I'm just going to channel from where I'm at, maybe pull a few cards if I am so called. But today's channel, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right now channel messages I have to still put out. But we're going to start with the first one, which is called New Year, New Me. Now, today it's New Year's, no, it's Christmas Eve. I don't know which way I'm going. It is Christmas Eve. Now is around the time that people are into the New Year, New Me. I'm going to lose weight next year. I'm going to train for a fitness competition. I'm going to eat healthier. I'm going to go to school. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. We all have this long list, right, of stuff that we're going to do, and we write it all down. And we're excited for the new year, and we're excited for the first of the month of the new year. And our resolutions last, 2 weeks? And then they just drop off the map. And so why is that? Why is it that we make these amazing intentions that just don't last? Well, it's kind of like, I don't know how many of you guys have, growing up, had gardens. And sometimes your parents, I know my parents would have us go out in the yard, pick weeds. Remember when you pick the weeds to pull them out by the roots so they don't grow back. And that analogy is very similar to what I'm talking about when it comes to New Year's resolutions. Okay, when we place our New Year's resolutions, we have excellent intentions. For me, I have 5 months until summer, right? January, February, March, April, May. Yes, 5 months until summer. And so I've put together this workout. I'm the type of person, I'm not a yoga person, I'm a weights person. So I have this amazing workout. I put this diet together. I'm going to tighten up, lose weight, do all of that stuff for summer. And I know that is a common resolution, right? Yeah, I'm going to lose weight and I'm going to get ripped and I'm beach body, But it's so important that when we take a look at this past year and we look at all of the negativity in our lives, whether it's not having money, whether it's not having the health that we want, whether it's whatever it happens to be, we look at the negativity in our life as weeds, right? However, when it comes to gardening these weeds, we let them grow all year, right? And then here comes December and here comes, the new year. Okay, guys, let's go out there and start pulling the weeds. Well, because we let those weeds grow all year, we don't have time to make sure each weed is pulled out by the root. We don't have time to make sure that each piece of negativity that has come forward in our life has been healed, okay, or yanked out by the root. In order to move on to this new year, this new garden that we're planting, we need to ensure that each weed from the previous year is being pulled by the root. In essence, being healed. The first step to recovery is acknowledgement. Okay? We can't just say, I'm going to lose weight. Okay, well, what up until this point, what has prevented you from losing weight? Okay, well, it's been my diet. Okay, well, let's start with that. What is your diet? Well, I tend to eat a lot of fast food, or I tend to binge eat. Why is that? Why do you choose junk food over healthy food? Well, junk food in essence is comfort food. Well, why do you choose comfort food over health? What is it you're comforting? When we binge eat, I used to be a binge eater. Why? Because it made me feel good. Why? Do we drink? Does our drinking fuel our binge eating? Do we binge drink. Why do we drink? Do we drink to forget? That is another weed that needs to be pulled from the root. Eating a bad diet needs to be pulled from the root. Being a B word, being belligerent, passive aggressive, condescending, oh, I want to change that in the new year. Has that weed been pulled by the root? Probably not. We expect new year, new me, boom, clear slate, but no. We clear that field. However, the roots of those weeds are still there waiting to start growing again. Okay? So when you make these New Year's resolutions, it's really important to pull those weeds out by the root. Make sure every piece of that root is gone, and that's done by healing. Okay? Looking at every negative situation in your life, going back and finding out, why did that start? Why does it continue? Why does that weed continue to grow? Are there any pieces of those roots left? Let's go back and dig a little deeper and find more of those roots. Okay? So when you do your New Year's resolutions, it's really important that the things that you want to change, that those are pulled from the roots. Okay? It's really important to pull them from the root. So let's get a message from the universe. Let's see what the universe has for you today. What is the message around this channel message? We have two. Your life is about to start to move quickly in some areas. Events that seem to have been on hold suddenly propel forward. Move with the flow and be mindful of what needs your attention most. Yes. Our lives are about to move quickly. This next year is supposed to be really fast moving. Okay? Move with the flow and be mindful of what needs your attention most. We talk about these New Year's resolutions. Okay? What needs your attention most? What needs to be pulled from the root? Okay? Before we start planting those new seeds, it's really, really important to make sure all those weeds are pulled. The reason some people have walked away from you for no reason has nothing to do with you. They have been removed from your life because the universe is taking you next. They have already served their purpose in life. Let them go and keep moving. Greater is coming. Yes, again, this has to do with the weeds. Okay? And it's really important to be able to discern a weed from a flower. Some weeds are really beautiful, right? And we think they're flowers. And it's like, that's not a flower, that's a weed. Okay? And we need to make sure we understand and recognize what is a weed, what is a flower. And if it's a weed, we need to pull it. Okay? When it comes to the weeds, even if it looks good, we need to really analyze it. Okay, you can. It reminds me of a story I read where there was this kid who always wanted the best of everything, and so one day the parents had a bowl of fruit. There was apples and bananas and oranges, and there was this big, beautiful, amazing apple right in the middle. And the kid's like, "Oh my God, that is the most beautiful looking apple. I'm gonna get it." However, when the kid plucked the apple and cut it open, it was rotten inside. There were worms inside the apple. All that glitters is not gold. Okay? What looks good on the outside may be rotten on the inside. And that goes to our experiences, the people in our lives, the emotions that we feel, the things that we use to cover up those emotions. Okay? Getting to the very root of the problem. Cutting open those things that look beautiful on the outside, in order to see whether they are beautiful on the inside or whether they are rotten on the inside. So that was today's channel message. Thank you all for watching. Let me know what you think of this new style that I'm using. But have a beautiful holiday season. Have an amazing new year. And remember to get those weeds out by the root. And I will see you next time.